I have a client, she came in and she's got a lot of tightness in her hamstrings. And that's all she complains about. Hips, hamstrings. When you walk, you step forward, your femur glides posterior or backwards. When you take a step back, you're supposed to glide anterior. Quads take on the majority of our load. We tend to sit a little bit more like that. That pushes this guy right up into the capsule. And then guess what? You can't really take a step back because you lose your anterior glide. But it's got to come somewhere. Where do you think it's going to go? Right into the back. Watch as I lift up her leg. She doesn't go into extension at first, but what goes into extension? Her low back. It's her lack of hip mobility that's going to limit her flexibility. Without range of motion, you're not going to get a full stretch. And what you're going to get is a feeling of tightness. Once we started to mobilize her hip joint, you can see the difference in her hip joint actually moving anterior or towards the table, and I'm able to extend her leg. First, the low back, you could see it was being stressed. Now you're able to see the back not being a part of this movement at all. You can see my hand and the changes in my hand as it drives up towards the ceiling versus down towards the table. Her hip should move independently from her low back and release the tension that's happening in the hip joint. For more tips, tricks, and techniques, join me.